started over. Batman vs. Freddy Krueger, the contingency plan. And they made it short by the Nexus. I'm gonna give you a follow, bro. Alright, bet.
What he is. If he can help us, let him.
Silence. This deep always has a price. Here, it's paid while they sleep.
Let's see what how Batman would take care of Freddy Krueger. I don't know.
Doors. This one breaks principles.
I don't know about that.
No forced entry. She died in her sleep with a perfect wound and no trace of a blade.
Oh my god.
No metal, no carbon, no known alloy. It's like the weapon never existed.
When the tool doesn't belong to this world, the crime stops being physical. It becomes ontological.
Same pattern, sir. All asleep. No weapon. No trace. They call it a vengeful spirit in the local reports.
Spirits don't leave patterns. People do. Or something that learned from them.
Some would say this is beyond your field. The supernatural, dreams, demons.
There is no beyond my field. If it kills, it follows rules. I just haven't mapped them yet. Filter all victims by sleep cycle, childhood fears, and exposure to the same story.
All of them heard about him before they died. All of them were terrified of the idea. That's the principle. Not a demon.
I don't know, bro. Do y'all think Batman can beat Freddy Krueger?
He's a parasite of belief. The more they fear him, the more real he becomes.
If his existence depends on fear, then the contingency is simple. Break the belief.
They're not just tired. They're improvising a war they don't even understand.
If you fall asleep,
I understand Batman is smart,
just don't.
but Freddy Krueger is not.
Ever.
Freddy Krueger is a
His power doesn't
smart,
start
bro.
in their dreams. It starts in the stories they trade to stay awake.
If there was
Belief is the
one
battery. Fear
horror
is the
film
voltage. Drain
serial
both.
killer that actually
monster
thinking
starves.
is Freddy Krueger. Like he
Kills
be
where no
boxing
locks,
shit
no
in.
alarm, no barricade can reach him. Inside their
You go to sleep, that nigga
If his
gonna
only
get close
terrain is
up
the
on
nightmare,
you.
then I don't
You
drag him out
awake, that
first.
nigga can still get close up on
I
you.
go in. Protocol Nightmare Zero begins inside his kingdom, not outside of it. Looking into his domain without control means giving him every advantage. I need structure, lucidity, and a way back.
Lucidity Lab is ready, sir. Neural safeguards, cardiac monitors, extraction routines, all on standby.
Finds me. He won't be hunting a victim. He'll be stepping into a pre-planned battlefield. Dreams bend reality. Lucid dreams bend it back. I need to know when I'm no longer awake and refuse to forget it.
Lucidity serum will block delta waves and
See,
keep
the
your
thing
awareness
is
online.
about this.
You'll know you're dreaming
Wait,
the
what
entire
they say?
time.
He said,
Good. If he tries to rewrite the rules, I'll be there to overwrite them. This isn't sleep. It's an incursion.
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked. Unlock bigger screens and better controls. All for the crown.
hey, chat. One thing about Freddy Krueger I can say is, bro, if Freddy Krueger didn't play around and he locked in, like, bro, who's really stopping Freddy Krueger if he locked in? Like, be for real, bro.
Phase 1. Controlled entry. I let the nightmare find me, but on my terms.
Induction sequence starting. Lucid markers locked. If your heart rate drops below 40, we trigger extraction.
If he tries to turn this into a hunt, remind him, I set the rules. I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to invade. Heart rate steady.
See, this only thing
Awareness
about this
intact.
Batman scenario
Body's
is everything
asleep.
is too controlled,
Mind
bro. Like,
is crossing over.
you may catch Freddy Krueger
In his
one
realm,
time with this trick,
thoughts
but I
turn
don't
to
think you
architecture.
probably can get him 2 times.
I just have to think sharper than he
Type
dreams.
shit. Cause Freddy
This
Krueger
is my
be
entry point. The
that
neutral
nigga would be
layer.
in that room, bro.
My rules first. His nightmares on top. Come on then. You like hunting in dreams. Find
Freddy
me.
Krueger could shake shift, bro. He would
builds
be in that
mazes
bitch
from
high
childhood
watching this
fears.
nigga
Classrooms,
conduct this whole plan
lockers,
and
empty halls.
backdoor Alfred.
all loaded with
Nah, I
panic.
fuck with Batman. Though.
Class is in session, detective. You're late.
Every door is bait. He expects panic, random choices, instinct.
Pick a door, any door. They all end the same.
Nightmare architecture. Heat, noise, no exits. He wants me overwhelmed.
But the thing is, yo, to manipulate somebody's dream, yo, you gotta be smart, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Before the real attack.
You've been here before. You just don't remember how loud you screamed.
He multiplies himself. Quantity over quality. Noise over strategy.
How many of me can you bleed tonight, huh?
Freddy got
Fear
shadow
speeds
clone
you up.
jutsu.
Discipline slows time down. You're loud. I only need the real you. He tries overload. Too many screams, too much fire. Fear is a flood. I don't drown in floods. I turn them into numbers. He wants chaos, noise, overload. I answer with structure. This is my mind. Freddy's nightmare runs on belief. I strip it down to logic.
Why isn't this changing? I said melt.
Inside this chamber, he's bound to one rule. Physics. No shortcuts, no omnipotence.
They
Feeling
gave Batman dome
limited.
expansion to beat Freddy Krueger.
Pain is data. If he feels it here, I can drag that version out of the dream.
Oh shit!
Good. You can be hurt. That's all I needed to confirm. To pull him out, I need one constant. Physical contact. A fixed point in a shifting dream. You're done hunting here. From now on, you move when I say you move.
Rated 38. Engaging the sonic
What? Yo, make Freddy
Sound
Krueger
is the
seem like
bridge.
he's weak.
The exact frequency of my waking voice ties the dream back to reality.
Yo, they had
What did you
Freddy
do?
Krueger on one knee.
Why can't I change this?
The anchor forces him to focus on one thing he can't control, waking reality.
This is my world. You don't get to drag me out.
You're not a god. You're a pattern.
Hey y'all, in real life, right? If Batman was real in real, right? In real life, right? How long would y'all think he would last versus them buy-ins? Them niggas will switch Batman. It's some new shit on the street for Batman. Nigga, alright. 3 buy-ins with that switch, a handle Batman. I'm trying to tell y'all, that shit cap.
This can be relocated.
This may be the last
What?
ad you ever see. Because with the free
Man,
ad block
fuck
extension
with
from
Batman,
Capital
bro.
One
Bro,
Shopping,
come
you
on,
can
bro.
say goodbye to ads on
They be letting this nigga get off too
You're not
much
a god.
shit
You're just
on
a killer
niggas
with
that
a
got
borrowed stage.
superpowers. Like,
Phase gamma reality containment. In here, he's not a myth. He's just another criminal inside a box.
that's my nigga Batman though. That nigga is he pushing. He don't give a
Phase
fuck if a
gamma,
nigga cracked or
reality
not. He
containment.
pushing.
Here, he's not an idea. He's a body inside a box. Get used to the weight. That's gravity. That's pain. That's you. Without magic. You need to know, in dreams, he's omnipotent. Here, he's just another killer with bad habits and a fragile frame.
What is this place? Why can't I bend it?
No dreams. No nightmares. No nightmares.
I can't believe
no
Batman
power
could
source.
outsmart
Simple math.
Freddy Krueger because Freddy Krueger
What did
plays
you
around
put in
too
here?
much.
I can't.
This version of
feel
Freddy
them
Krueger is
anymore.
like more serious, but the like the regular Freddy
He's
Krueger,
contained
he be
for
playing
now,
around with his food.
But fear
So
doesn't
Batman
vanish with
will
steel and gas.
probably capture
It
Freddy.
lingers out
I
there.
think.
Physical cells
I
slow
feel
the
like-
damage. They don't erase the myth. For that, I need a different kind of cage.
See, this Freddy Krueger's worst
Sensitization
nightmare.
campaigns,
Somebody that's planning.
manipulated narratives. This is mass.
Somebody that's
influence on a
planning for that
global
man.
scale.
It's a vaccine. They weaponized fear.
But
I'm
if you try
weaponizing
freestyle
ridicule.
race Freddy Krueger, you gonna take a L, bro. A lot of people will take a L, bro. Nigga catch you while you sleeping.
You can't fear what you're busy laughing at. First wave, saturation. Turn the nightmare into a cartoon, a meme, a joke.
Alright, y'all, let's go to the next
The more
one.
they
Batman
laugh, the less
versus
room there is for
Jason.
terror.
Batman versus Jason Voorhees. By the next.
This isn't right. Alfred, the forest just went quiet. Something's here.
You have visual confirmation.
Negative.
Oh shit. Ooh. Hold up, they said Jason got flashed up. No, that's how he be catching niggas now. I understand it now. That's how he be walking shit down.
Alfred, the forest just went
Look,
quiet.
Jason got
Something's
flashed
here.
up.
Visual
Look.
confirmation.
Oh. Jason got flashed up. What? I understand it now. That's why he be able to walk.
This isn't right.
That's why he be walking like that.
Alfred, the forest
All
just
he
went
needs is
quiet.
to get a little bit
Something's
space
here.
up on you. Just get close up on you just a little bit. Alright, bet. I ain't gonna stop it this time. Let's get it.
Batman's contingency plan.
Gotham never stays quiet. When it does, it's because something has already
Batman
started.
versus Jason.
3 weeks without homicides. No
He's
bank
definitely
robberies,
not throwing
no
hands
Joker,
with Jason,
no
that's
Riddler,
for sure.
none of the usual spectacles. Alfred brought me a clipping from the Gazette teenage girl missing from a summer camp near Blair County, on the New Jersey border. Young face, smile frozen in a Polaroid. The 8th victim in 17 years. Geographic pattern, always the same lake, always from June to August,
Yeah, Jason
always
getting
around the new
busy
moon.
on that nigga,
Local
that's
cops
his
filed it as
block, nigga.
drownings.
Don't step foot on that.
Bodies never
on that
found.
camp.
Witnesses
Fuck, you gonna push
talk
up with that chopper.
of someone on the shore, figure in a mask, movement in the water. Reports dismissed as hysteria.
The original
But
spinning.
there's too much
What?
consistency. Consistency is data.
He really
Data
putting
is the
shit
entry
on the
point.
chopping block with
I
that
arrived
chop.
discreetly,
He
no armor,
really got
no
that
cape.
chop.
I went as Bruce Wayne,
Jason,
scouting
the
the
first
land
nigga
for a
that
charity
spin.
project.
He really got
Abandoned
this
gas
cutters.
station 3 miles
Chop.
from the lake. Broken windows, rusted pump, stench of mildew and rotting wood. Back door forced open. Stains on the
I look
concrete
like
rust.
Superman, not Batman.
If you get stuck on the melody, or if you just feel like you can't get a song started, Output's
I don't know,
co-producer
look like
is
Superman.
No. Preliminary analysis. Degraded hemoglobin, about 6 months old. Drag marks
This is a great
consistent with a
video.
60
Shout
kilo
out to
body.
Nexus.
Ends at the tree line, heading northeast. Toward the lake. Camp closed for 15 years.
Oh, Batman ain't
Fence
got
down,
his
bungalows crumbling.
Batman ain't got
Wrong
his
kind of
outfit on?
silence. No birds, no insects. Heavy air, noticeable static electricity. At the center, the boathouse. Rotting wooden structure on pilings, half submerged. Loose planks. Inside, an improvised altar, not religious. Personal. Faded photo of a woman holding a child. Burned out candle. Dead flowers. Around it, totems. Necklaces left by visitors. Handwritten notes. Please don't hurt me. Sorry. I remember you. Fear as an offering. I scraped a wood sample. Anomalous organic composition. Unknown biofilm. Lake water alkaline pH.
Nigga
Traces
slimed
of
out Jason, now
manganese,
he's
but
spinning
something
the
else.
bin on anybody who come on
Irregular
his turf.
electromagnetic resonance. Peak at 18 hertzes. Infrasound. Frequency that induces panic.
Niggas trying to walk
Natural.
like they 500
Unlikely at
pounds.
that intensity.
Like, what the fuck?
Back
Fat
in the
ass
Batcave, I cross-referenced the data. 17 cycles. Always. After a territory violation, teens breaking in. Underground party. Nosy visitors. Always followed by a disappearance. Surviving witnesses describe a persistent figure. White hockey mask. Axe or long blade. Impossible underwater movement. Resists. Wounds. Doesn't speak. Doesn't negotiate. Just executes. Paranormal hypothesis dismissed by protocol, but the data forced a review. Jason Voorhees. Name tied to the lake since 1957. Child with cranial deformity. Neglected. Drowned while counselors fucked. Body never recovered. The mother, Pamela Voorhees, carried out a massacre in 1958 ritual revenge. Killed by decapitation.
Damn.
The son reappeared years later. The cycle repeats. Not a ghost.
not a zombie in the classic sense. It's a bond. Territory is a closed circuit. Memory is fuel. Fear is reinforcement. Jason is the executor of a ritual. Without a ritualist, he is the ritual. The logic is simple. Fixed stage lake divided by boathouse. Emotional trigger. Maternal memory divided by territorial intrusion. Collective amplifier. Perpetuated local trauma. Each death feeds the legend. Each legend draws new intruders. Each intrusion reactivates the cycle. No need for candles or grimoires. Just repetition. Territory. Remembrance. Physical containment fails because the anchor remains. Chains snap. Cells rot. He returns. Always returns. So the protocol has two acts. First, break the supernatural anchor. Second, contain the body. In that order, never the reverse. I mounted the operation in 48 hours. Electromagnetic field mesh around the boathouse Faraday cage, disguised as an environmental repair structure. 12 underwater emitters, frequencies between 12 and 22 hertzes. Counterpoint infrasound, destructive interference in the lake's natural field. Inaudible, but enough to detune the call. Reflection removal. Spectral LED floodlights, positioned to kill shadows in the water. No reflection, no symbolic mirror. Metal surfaces covered with absorbent material. Directed silence. Low, amplitude white noise generators, masking organic sounds that reinforce presence. Breathing, movement, heartbeat. Totem neutralization.
Hey, chat, that shit cap, bro. Jason let Batman go all in his mother house, set up all this shit on the lake. Jason would have been on his nigga.
Remove necklaces, notes, flowers. No dramatic destruction, just removal. Symbols lose power without an audience.
Ain't no way.
The mother's photo was trickier. I digitized it, removed the original,
Batman
replaced it with a
all this
degraded
time
replica.
to set all this shit
Didn't
up and
erase
Jason
the
ain't
memory,
pop up
just
once.
weakened the bond. Final
He said he
component,
was there for 2
acoustic
days
inversion.
and Jason ain't pop up.
Synthesized modulation based on the original 18 hertzes and projected a mirrored frequency, not magic. Psychoacoustics. Cancellation waves. Engineering against enchantment. Trap set. I entered as Bruce. No cape, no mask. Deliberate bait. He came at dusk. Emerged from the water without a sound, broad shoulders, cracked mask, machete rusted long as my forearm. Slow, inevitable movement. I struck first. Punch to the solar plexus, forced to shatter ribs. He didn't even budge. Counterattack lateral swing, blade slicing air, dodged by inches. Smell of muck and decay. Second hit, knee to the patella. Human femur can't take 300 kilos of pressure. He stumbled, didn't fall. Third, elbow to the base of the skull. Lethal technique. He turned his head, slow, like he was sizing me up. Then he clocked me. Impact to the sternum. I flew 3 meters, slammed into a tree. Cracked rib, partially collapsed lung. Blurred vision. He advanced. No rush. Execution. Not a fight. I rolled, triggered the flare. Tactical evac. I survived because he doesn't pursue beyond the territory. Not yet. Returned 72 hours later. As Batman.
3 days later, he had to
containment without breaking the anchor is
Yo, one punch made Batman go home for 3 days.
Useless. Tested expanding polymer foam, the same that immobilizes Bane. Jason tore through it in 90 seconds, snapping the polymers like wet paper. The anchor was still active. The territory still called. So I activated the full protocol. Emitters at max. Faraday field operational. Totems removed. Reflections dead. I waited in the boathouse. Reinforced armor. Non-lethal arsenal prepped. This time, with the anchor weakened. He emerged again. Slower. Uncertain movement. Hesitation the first ever recorded. The mesh was working. He was still solid. Still dangerous. But the bond was vibrating wrong. Off-key. Attacked with surgical precision. Directed explosives on the boathouse pilings. Calculated collapse. The structure crumbled onto him. Wood and metal. Used the chaos. Graphene harpoons, tungsten cables, anchors fixed to submerged rock. Not to kill him. To immobilize him long enough. He fought. Monstrous strength. Even weakened. Snapped 2 cables. But this time, I wasn't unarmed Bruce Wayne. I was Batman. Full armor. Tactical arsenal.
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked. unlock rewards with Google Play points.
And Jason doesn't fight like the others. His first strike, impossible speed, machete in a downward arc, blocked with armored forearm impact, rang like an anvil. Counter, hydraulic punch to the sternum. He staggered back, one step, switched tactics, lateral movement, 3 Muay Thai kicks to the knee. He stumbled, fired steel cable around his neck, electric winch pull. He yanked back, dragging me across the wood before I released. Tungsten net, tore through it in seconds. Electro spurs 50,000 volts. Convulsed, but didn't stop. Blade whistled past my jugular.
Yo, that nigga Jason is a beast, bro.
By inches. But the emitters held the interference. The supernatural link, what makes him invincible, fuels his monstrous strength. His impossible resilience was corrupting. Territory failing. Memory distorted. The anchor sustaining him bleeding out. He faltered. Critical moment. Activated
What y'all
silver.
think, Chad? Do y'all think Batman could capture Jason?
Veil. 4-meter containment sphere triple wall. Inner layer of total sensory deprivation. No light, no sound, no vibration. Middle cryogenic cooling layer. Outer absolute Faraday shell.
Yo, they
Submersible,
giving Batman.
hermetic, designed to completely isolate the...
Bro, they giving Batman the most out-of-pocket gadgets ever. What the fuck is this? Like, bro, be for real.
The occupant from any external stimulus.
A nigga that's
With the
rich
anchor
and a
broken,
rich-ass nigga
containment
that
became effective.
brought
He
some
went in.
gadgets,
I
get
sealed
that.
it. Sank the sphere to the lake's deepest point, 120 meters. Anaerobic muck. Total darkness. Not dead. Contained. Isolated.
that shit's
3 days later,
bad.
I extracted the sphere. Transported to a remote facility. Geological
look at
underwater
that.
pit in the
Bro.
North Atlantic. 3,000 meters deep. Constant temperature.
I don't know about
2
this
degrees
one.
Celsius. Extreme
That
salinity.
seems like that
Triple
gadget that
Faraday
he got
cages.
Jason trapped in seems a
Total
little
absence of
absurd.
reflections, no light, no sound,
Like,
no
really,
echo.
bro?
Safety redundancies. If the
Really?
sphere fails, it sinks to the abyssal zone. If he
like,
escapes,
bro, come
controlled
on.
detonation of the original site, boathouse, camp, territorial landmarks. No stage, no return. I catalog the rules.
with Batman, but, like,
Territorial
some of the
anchor.
people he be
Jason
defeating, that
needs the
shit kinda
lake.
be unrealistic
Without it,
for
he
this nigga
weakens.
to be using, you know,
Memorial
like,
trigger. The mother's memory
some special
activates him.
gadgets though, like come
Breaking
on,
totems
bro.
dilutes the intensity. Collective reinforcement. Fear feeds the cycle. Silence breaks the narrative. Physical limitation. Even weakened, superhuman resilience. Containment requires total sensory deprivation. Persistence. Doesn't die, just hibernates. I didn't kill
Hey
him.
chat, what y'all think?
I
Y'all
won't
think
cross that line, not even for this.
Jeepers Creepers? He definitely can't fuck with Jeepers Creepers. This one gotta be cat. Alright, the other two made Jeepers Creepers though? Nah, Batman, nah.
Another case, sir. Empty
Jeepers Creepers
car,
the
missing
upgraded version
family,
of Batman.
and no tracks leading away from the road. Local authorities wrote it off as a runaway.
The
People
real
don't
evil
just
version
vanish
of
from the
Batman
open
is
road.
Jeepers Creepers.
Not without leaving a pattern. 17 reports. Always the same rural route. Always in clusters. Every 23 years for 23 days.
That's not coincidence, sir. That's ritual.
I don't like that. That outfit look ugly as shit.
Predators that follow patterns can be trapped. I'll see what's hunting that road. Fear drew it out
I
there.
don't know, that outfit
I'll
ugly.
meet it where it thinks no
I
one
ain't
is
gonna
watching.
lie.
Not your
Shout out to
usual
the
ride,
Nexus.
sir. It looks like it barely survived the last century.
Out there, a sleek engine screams, outsider. This has rust, dents, history. Armor on the inside, camouflage on the outside. Exactly what it expects to see before it feeds. Local police came and left. No bodies, no footprints leaving the road. Just silence and an empty car.
Are there any signs of a struggle, sir? Tire marks, blood, anything the reports might have missed?
Okay. Batman got that drip.
No skid marks, no drag marks. Just impact, panic, and then something pulled them out of reality in seconds. These scratches aren't from tools or boots. And this
Chat, what
fiber
y'all think?
doesn't
Y'all think
belong to
Batman
anything on
can
a
fuck
human
with Jeepers
inventory.
Creepers?
I'm already
They
cross-referencing
said
older
Batman
missing
could
person
be
reports
Freddy
on that
and
highway,
Jason.
sir. The pattern is
The
concerning.
Freddy one was
Good.
kind of believable,
Keep
but the
digging.
Jason
Dates,
one though,
gaps,
like
anything that repeats. Predators erase
that
witnesses,
was
but they
kind of
can't erase their own
questionable. I ain't
habits.
gonna lie.
This road has seen it before.
That was kind of
Fear
absurd,
is my
bro.
tool. But the fear I use is the fear of consequence.
Come on, Batman.
The fear of law, of justice.
Make this one make sense.
What I hunt now does not fear the law.
Hey, chat, how strong
It is the law of its
do y'all think Jeepers Creepers is?
own nature.
Master Bruce, the feeding cycle began 72 hours ago.
Every 23 years, it hunts for 23 days. It is a creature of cycles.
That's the real Batman, Jeepers Creepers.
Cycles are predictable, and the predictable is controllable.
Jeepers Creepers, the
I
real
call it
Batman.
protocol harvest. The goal is not to kill it. It is to interrupt the cycle. The creeper is not mystical. It is biological. A demonic creature, yes, but with a physiology that obeys rules. It replaces body parts with those of its victims. It is a parasite that perfects itself.
Weakness, Master Bruce?
Weakness is necessity. It needs specific parts. It needs fear to choose. And it needs time to hibernate. Every 23 years.
Oh shit.
The same reports. Missing travelers.
I ain't gonna lie.
Empty
I
cars.
want
No
no
bodies.
Jeepers Creepers. I ain't gonna lie.
Different victims. Same stretch of road. The feeding grounds change. The nest doesn't. All routes curve back to the same structure. Same building. Same hiding place. It hunts on the road. It sleeps in the same grave. I don't wait for it to choose the next victim. I go straight to where it feels untouchable. It is a hunter. But it is a hunter with habits. It uses the same vehicle, the same hiding place. Predictability is its arrogance.
Yo, this nigga making shit too easy for Batman, bro.
The odor. A mixture of formaldehyde and something
Well, Batman
resembling
is
sulfur.
smart. I give him that.
It is preparing for hibernation. Time is running out. Reaper is almost indestructible. Fire, bullets, explosions. It regenerates. But regeneration has a cost. It needs time and organic material.
Is the experimental blade ready?
Yes, sir. That alloy can disrupt whatever keeps these things coming back.
I don't need much. I just need a catalyst.
Imagine being able to build
Yo,
an app with your name
Batman
on it,
got some
just by
shit,
thinking about
bro.
it. Meet Base 44,
When he made a deal with some
a complete
aliens,
AI creation.
bro. Well, Batman got the alien tech plug. Cause
The
what
tracker
the
on
hell?
its truck shows me where it feels safe to hunt.
That look like that's gonna work. I ain't gonna lie.
Same
Whatever
road,
that was, that
same
shit is
pattern,
gonna fuck
same
Jeepers
mistake.
Creepers up.
I don't chase it. I wait exactly where the cycle expects its next meal. I'm not the prey on this road. I'm the invitation.
Batman on bad timing with Jeepers Creepers. He gonna head up.
Life, the wings will expect you. I am not the victim. I am the bait.
Oh
And the bait
shit.
must be
Back up
irresistible.
on the screen, Jeepers Creepers. I don't like
It
Jeepers
chose
Creepers.
me. It sensed the
Yeah,
strength.
Batman, get this
It
nigga.
sensed the intelligence.
Yeah, that's
It
the
wants
real
my brain,
Batman. Oh, that little
my
tough, I ain't
vision,
gonna lie.
my capacity to plan.
Batman gotta get him because Jeepers Creepers is Batman if he was a villain.
You are fast. But predictable.
Creepers
Your
like-
tactic is
He
intimidation.
like 6'6".
Its strength is primal, unrefined. It relies on overwhelming force.
Oh, so they trying to say Jeepers Creepers don't got hands. So Batman should be able
My
to whoop
strikes are meant to
Jeepers.
disable
Oh,
human opponents. Against it, they are mere annoyances. But they serve a purpose. To
fuck
test
no, he
its
going toe
limits.
to toe with Jeepers Creepers.
It realized the axe was a liability. Now, It reverts to its natural weapons.
Body Batman. What the fuck? They got fish teeth.
It underestimated my
Piranha
armor
teeth.
and my resilience. Now, the real fight begins. It relies on sight and smell. I just took away both.
Oh, Batman pushing.
In the chaos,
Batman
I
said this
guided
nigga ain't got no
step by
powers
step
for real.
to the designated kill zone.
Batman pushing.
Protocol Beta, tactical immobilization. I lured it into a minefield of low-power explosive gel. Not to wound, but to dismember.
Oh yeah, he got her.
That alloy neutralizes whatever keeps it growing back. The arm is dead. It can't rejoin the body. The goal is fragmentation. It cannot regenerate if the parts are too far apart. I used its own aggression against it. The more it fought, the more it broke. I did not kill it. I simply ensured that the cost of regeneration was too high to bear. All gamma stasis containment.
That kind of makes sense.
It needs 23 days to hunt. It needs 23 years to sleep. I'll give it 23,000.
That's crazy though.
The entity isn't a myth that feeds on stories. It's a predator that follows rules. And predators can be put into deep sleep.
He is in stasis, sir.
Who y'all want to watch next?
But what about the cycle?
Batman
Won't you try
vs.
to...
Michael Myers. Let's see this.
The proof?
Damn, Batman 3-0?
Championship.
Damn.
Proof in every part of
Batman like that.
Proof that's etched in history. The 2025 NWSL Championship. Just watch.
Bro.
You can have whatever you like.
Whatever you
You can have whatever you like. You can have whatever you like.
Batman 3-0 chat. Batman like that. Batman like that. Batman like that. Oh, they got the Predator. Batman versus Michael Myers. Let's get it, chat. Ew.
He's headed straight for the trap. Time to...
What the fuck? Hey, chat. Fuck. What they got? Hold up. Fuck this up. Pause. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
He's headed straight for the trap. Time to...
Chat, what they got? What they got? Mexican Batman? Crackhead Batman? Fuck no! That's not Batman. That's Batman on the perks.
Move.
What the fuck? Batman face with skin. Batman like that.
Batman's contingency plan. There are things that even science can't comprehend. I faced gods, demons, and creatures that defy physics, but this being is different. Michael Myers, evil in its purest and most silent form.
Michael Myers?
He doesn't speak, doesn't
You're
react,
already 3-0.
doesn't feel.
Batman
Maybe that's
cat.
the true terror.
Nah, I'm
the
saying
absolute
Batman.
void behind the mask. I've studied every one of his appearances.
They
Every
say
movement.
Batman.
He walks as if time has no effect on his body.
Freddy Krueger.
No racing heartbeat.
Jason,
no adrenaline rush.
and
It's like he's a
Jeepers
walking
Creepers.
corpse.
Y'all think he can
Sustained
beat
only
Michael
by a
Myers?
force that doesn't belong to this world. I recovered biological fragments left at the crime scenes. His blood. It doesn't behave like human blood. The cells don't die. They regenerate, even outside the body. No toxin, no known biological agent reacts to them. It's something that transcends biology and maybe touches the supernatural. With every analysis, I noticed a constant.
I was ready
The
to say,
evil
'cause
in
ain't no
him
way
isn't
Jason,
symbolic.
ain't no way Michael Myers just
organic.
keep getting up.
Running through his veins like a virus.
Hit with the
A virus that
AK-47
erases
full
any trace
clip,
of
he
humanity
get up.
and replaces
In
it
30
with pure
minutes, he
killer
wake up.
instinct. If he's a contagion. then he needs to be treated like one. And to contain something like that, I'd have to go beyond science. I'd need to understand evil as energy, and learn to break it at the root. I realized that Michael Myers isn't a physical anomaly. He's a manifestation, a channel where something older and darker projects itself into the physical world. If I wanted to defeat him, facing him head-on wouldn't be enough. I'd have to exercise him in a scientific way. I started by analyzing the electromagnetic energy generated in Haddonfield on the days of the attacks.
Hey man, if y'all watching,
There are
man, just
spikes,
follow my
fluctuation patterns,
Twitch for me, man.
something that resembles paranormal interference.
Right now.
This energy seems to react to his presence, as if the environment itself warps to keep him alive. So I developed the morphic frequency resonator, a device capable of identifying and isolating energetic vibrations associated with pure evil. Everything vibrates.
Yo, where
Even
is
hatred
Batman
has a
getting this
signature.
tech from, bro?
If I can pinpoint the exact frequency that sustains Myers, I can shatter it and disconnect the entity controlling
alien
him.
technology
Alone,
bro.
however, wouldn't be enough. Myers' essence operates on a level
When he
that
got
borders
this
the
type of technology,
metaphysical.
I can't say
That's
nothing.
why I consulted the
I just
files
don't
from
see
my time
how.
in
Like, I know he
Nandapapa
rich
and
and shit,
analyzed
but
the
like,
grimoire
come
I recovered.
on, bro. Like,
Its
really?
text spoke of rituals for nullifying the anemic echo. I took the
Really?
diagrams and translations to Zatanna. She confirmed. The ritual doesn't destroy the entity, but breaks its connection to the host by generating an opposing spiritual resonance. The concept was mystical,
Yo got
but the
alien
principle was applicable.
technology.
If evil has a frequency, I could
Shit,
engineer
when he
the
got that, you can't
anti-frequency.
get mad when he keep
An exorcism,
he keep
yes,
catching all these dubs.
but a scientific one. To stop something like
gonna be
Michael
for real.
Myers, it's not enough to build a trap, you have to design a containment ecosystem. A space where every molecule works against the enemy. I
Batman
called the
basically
project
fucking
Operation Silver
Iron
Veil.
Man. And
The
he
first
can't
phase
fly.
begins with creating a
He's
neutral
different
zone,
outfit.
completely isolated from Earth's
Rich
electromagnetic
nigga,
field.
he's smart.
An underground
nigga
lab
fight,
shielded with lead
nigga
and
got a
titanium
suit.
plating, covered in laser-etched runes, sealing
Yo.
symbols translated from the grimoire, a blend of science and magic, logic and superstition.
Really, bro? Like, look
united
at
for
all
one
this
purpose,
technology
to contain the
Batman got
impossible. At the center
in
of
his
this structure,
house.
I installed
Like,
the
come
morphic
on,
frequency
like,
resonator,
no, bro.
the
That
core.
shit cat.
It emits inaudible sound waves that reverberate at the frequency opposite to the energy sustaining Myers. The idea is simple. If he's fueled by a malignant vibration, then I'll make it collapse in on
Yo,
itself.
this is
And
absurd,
as always,
bro.
there's a contingency for the contingency.
This one kind
If
of
the
like the
resonator
Jason
fails
one.
to fragment his essence, the final protocol would activate. A
It
localized
it's-
quantum field collapse,
This is
trapping him
absurd.
not in suspension, but in a 1-second time loop, forcing his consciousness
Even
to
for
relive
Batman,
the
this
same
is kind
instant
of
forever.
absurd right here.
A drastic
What the
solution,
heck?
but
What the
necessary.
helly?
Around the resonator, a ring
Batman,
of
hey,
autonomous drones equipped with non-lethal weapons, thermal sensors, and anesthetic nanomist. The plan is to lure Myers to the center of the structure, let him believe he's hunting, when in reality he's being herded. No escape, no chance. Luring Michael Myers into the Silver Veil requires more than the perfect echo. I used the Black Oracle.
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked. Unlock
You
bigger
gotta spend
screens
that much to capture Michael
and better
Myers.
controls. All for the crown.
What the frick?
Go play on mobile and PC with Google Play Games.
The fake city isn't just visual, it's sensory. Every street is programmed to reinforce the illusion. But Michael isn't an ordinary animal. He tests reality with small rituals, locked doors, broken windows, the silence between clocks. For that, I inserted behavioral hooks, strategically placed familiar objects, a lamp that flickers in the exact pattern that preceded his previous attacks, a doll lying exactly where his oldest memories converge. He follows patterns. I use them as chains. Meanwhile, thief drones map.
Bro. Is somebody playing for you this hard, bro? Like, really? For me?
His responses in real time. The Black Oracle calculates deviations
Batman
and reconfigures the holographic city's route in seconds.
Bro.
If he hesitates, the replica shifts. New shadows emerge. Doors that were
Batman
open
will
before
box
now
you in, bro.
close.
He is not
Sounds that
playing,
came from the
cuz.
right now come from the left. Confusion is the most powerful tool. A predator that doesn't recognize its territory becomes vulnerable.
Oh, I see. He
And
looked
finally,
different right there.
the
When
entry
he first
sequence.
began, he looked like a
Corridors
like
that subtly
Mexican
narrow,
Batman.
directing his march. Floors that vibrate lightly to
Batman
sync
on
his
perks.
steps with the resonator's timings. Everything leads to one point, the core of the Silver Veil. No obvious traps, just the feeling of returning home. That feeling is the bait. And when he crosses the threshold, the world around him will start to crumble. When Michael Myers crosses the threshold of the Silver Veil, his world starts to unravel. The resonator's core activates its initial pulse.
Y'all gotta make
Inaudible
up this
sound
long ass
waves
story so
vibrating at the
when he
inverse
doing some
frequency to
bullshit
the
and it
energy
makes
sustaining
sense.
him. It's subtle at first, almost imperceptible, a tremor in perception, a chill down the spine. He doesn't understand, but he feels something wrong.
10
Meanwhile,
minutes
the drones
before
adjust
he
the
actually
environment
do
in
his
real
plan,
time.
like, what the
Corridors
fuck?
stretch and shorten slightly. Shadows multiply. Reflections appear where they shouldn't. The floor vibrates in calculated patterns to sync his march with the resonator's pulse. Every step he takes increases the instability of his own essence. Michael doesn't hesitate, but every action is predictable. He reacts instinctively to the environment's stimuli, following the patterns I've learned to anticipate. The confusion is amplified by holographic projections of multiple Myers, as if he's surrounded by echoes of himself. He attacks shadows, passes through illusory walls, but doesn't realize the real trap is invisible. His own energy is being drained and fragmented. The resonator works in layers. The first just distorts perception. The second starts creating micro-fissures in the energy keeping him alive. And the third sinks those fissures with the seals etched around the core. Each fissure is a vulnerable point, a fragment of his essence that can be isolated. At this moment, Myers is no longer just physical. He's an unstable projection of pure hatred, and I have control over the space he believes he dominates. He still walks, still attacks, but every attempt at resistance is calculated. Every movement an opportunity to deepen his containment. He's walking into his own nightmare, and I'm the architect of every shadow that imprisons him. With each wave from the resonator, the fissures in his essence become visible only to me in the Black Oracle's analysis. He still moves, still tries to strike, but the reality around him doesn't match his actions. Every act of violence he attempts falls out of sync, as if he's trapped between dimensions. It's at this moment that I activate the secondary seals. Runes etched around the core sync with the quantum pulse, creating a partial containment field. Michael Myers is still physical, but his essence starts to dilute. He's reduced to fragments of consciousness that can no longer reassemble. To reinforce the effect, I disperse a mist made of monitoring nano-agents. They don't harm, but they alter his perception of space, heightening the confusion and limiting reflexes. Every move he makes, every misstep, is an opportunity to strengthen the net imprisoning the energy that sustains him. The goal isn't to kill him, or even physically harm him. It's to fragment what makes him invincible, making him vulnerable to definitive containment. When the fragmentation reaches its peak, Myers is ready to be transferred to quantum containment. It's not an ordinary cell, it's a structure that interacts directly with his essence's frequency, sealing each fragment in a state of perpetual suspension. Every seal, every energy field, every quantum pulse was calibrated to neutralize any attempt at reassembly. Here, science and mysticism meet. Ancient artifacts integrated into the structure convert residual hatred energy into a shielding field, ensuring no physical or spectral attack can penetrate. The silver veil collapses around him, and the drones seal the core, converting every remnant of movement into data that feeds the Black Oracle for constant monitoring. Michael Myers isn't destroyed. He's contained, sealed inside a prison that transcends time and space. Every fragment of his essence is now bound to the containment structure, unable to reassemble or escape. The question is no longer whether he can be stopped. It's whether anyone could comprehend what we've created to contain absolute evil. When it's all over, I stand alone before the quantum cell. Michael Myers is contained, but not defeated. His essence hasn't vanished. It's just been reorganized, divided, and sealed. The silence is absolute, but it carries the weight of all the violence he's spread. There's no relief, no satisfaction, just understanding. There are evils that exist beyond human comprehension, and to contain them, you have to go beyond what we call reality. As I watch the data on the Black Oracle, I realize this isn't the end.
Batman got that
Every fragment of Myers is a reminder that evil persists in forms we can't measure. Technology was essential, scientific analysis indispensable, but it was patience, strategy, and understanding what he represents that ensured he was contained. I've learned that we can't underestimate something that transcends logic, something that defies even what we consider impossible. Every trap, every calculation, every mystic seal was designed with precision to maintain order where none seemed possible. And yet, there's an unease, a pulse of energy indicating he exists somewhere, in some fragment, waiting. Maybe there's no perfect way to eradicate absolute evil,
I'll give you the Batman
but there is a
and
way
all
to
that
face
other
it
shit,
and contain
but
it.
this?
That's the line separating those who merely survive from those who can protect the innocent. Michael Myers is contained, but the work never ends. There's always vigilance, always preparation. Because evil doesn't rest, and neither can I. I archived the report. Status, incomplete.
That's absurd.
Containment, active. Vigilance, permanent.
If you've got a laptop in 10 minutes, you can make music with this new app. This is Creator, the desktop app that makes making music feel like play. No experience.
Oh shit. Damn. Damn, Predator just body joking.
Batman's contingency plan. Gotham is being hunted, not for power, not for greed, but for sport. The creature that appeared in our skies and now stalks our shadows is not an invader. It's a tourist on a bloody safari. My previous encounters with its species, confirmed by fragments of data recovered from obscure government projects, paint a clear picture. They are a culture of apex hunters, living by a code of honor that is as rigid as it is brutal, and that honor is their greatest weakness. To defeat this creature, I first needed to dissect it, not in a laboratory, but here, in the digital sanctuary of the Bat computer. Its strength is immense, surpassing that of a peak human by a factor of 5.
Shit,
Its
Predator
speed
like
and
outer
agility
space
are comparable to
Batman.
those of a large feline.
What you got
Its
for him?
resistance to blunt force trauma is extraordinary. A direct confrontation blow for blow is tactical suicide. Its arsenal is what makes it an Omega-level threat. The primary weapon, the shoulder-mounted plasma cannon, is a directed energy device with destructive yield capable of vaporizing a concrete block. It tracks through a triple laser targeting system, linked directly to its mask, the biomask. This mask is the key to everything. It not only provides life support in our atmosphere, but also grants it multiple vision spectrums. The primary one is infrared, which means it sees heat. It sees life. To it, we are bright flames in the darkness, easy, warm targets. Add to this a cloaking device that bends light around its body, making it practically invisible to the naked eye. Retractable wrist blades, sharpened to a molecular level, and a variety of nets, traps, and projectiles complete its equipment. It is a one-man army, designed to hunt and kill the most dangerous life forms in the galaxy. And now, it has chosen my city as its hunting ground. But every weapon has a design flaw, every armor has a gap, and every hunter has a blind spot. Analysis of its tactics reveals a pattern. It is arrogant. It relies on its technology. It underestimates prey that doesn't exhibit obvious physical strength, and its dependence on thermal vision is nearly absolute.
I don't know about that.
If I take away its eyes, I blind it.
I don't know, Batman. You might have got that one wrong. Relies on its technology. I don't know. If you ain't had no weapon, you just had your suit versus that Predator with a weapon. I don't know. I don't know, Batman. You might not win if you don't got no weapon. If Predator ain't got no weapon and Batman ain't got no weapon, and they just throwing hands and Batman got the suit, I don't know.
If I take away its technology, I leave it naked. My contingency plan isn't a fight. It's a systematic dissection, a phased neutralization designed to exploit each of its vulnerabilities. Phase 1, battlefield control. I cannot fight it on its terms. I will not chase it across random rooftops. I will lead it to terrain I have prepared. Gotham's industrial district, abandoned, isolated, and most importantly, completely under my control. Before the confrontation, the Batwing will fly over the area at high altitude, seeding the clouds with silver iodide particles. This won't create ordinary rain, but a cold, dense storm. The excess water in the air causes a failure in its cloaking device, creating a visible distortion effect, especially during movement. It will no longer be invisible, just difficult to see. The drop in ambient temperature will also begin to compound a cold, dense storm. For confrontation, the Batwing will fly over the area at high altitude, seeding the clouds with silver iodide particles. This won't create ordinary rain, but a cold, dense storm. The excess water in the air causes a failure in its cloaking device, creating a visible distortion effect, especially during movement. It will no longer be invisible, just difficult to see. The drop in ambient temperature will also begin to complicate the clarity of its thermal vision. Simultaneously, throughout the combat zone, I will have pre-positioned high-frequency sonic emitters. They will remain dormant until activated.
Nexus,
The Yautja
right?
possesses
I love your
extremely sensitive
videos,
hearing,
but just think
an
about this one
adaptation
thing.
for
What's
tracking prey
one of these
silently.
creatures is letting, or
A specific
people, whatever
modulated
it is,
frequency
letting
in the
Batman
ultrasound
set up
range
all
is irritating
this
to them.
shit.
A sustained blast is agonizing. It's
And
an
if the
area
Predator
denial
was
weapon.
in Gotham City, he
Phase
most
2,
likely would be hunting
the Ghost
Batman.
Protocol.
Because he was
I
the most
cannot
dangerous
allow it
thing
to see
in
me.
Gotham.
To it, I
So
must
he would
not
be
be a heat
the
flame,
Predator would be aware of
but a
Batman.
void.
It's like it would be no
For
other
this,
reason he would be
I've
there
developed
unless
a
he want to
specialized
kill
suit.
like Joker or somebody.
The Fenrir Protocol.
He would be aware
It's
of
an
Batman,
evolution
bro.
of my standard stealth suit. The outer layer is coated with active cooling panels.
Literally,
powered
be no
by a
other
closed
reason why
circuit
he would be in
cryogenic
Gotham,
system.
bro.
It doesn't just insulate my heat
You wanna
signature,
hunt the
it actively suppresses
dangerous
it,
thing in that
maintaining
area,
the suit's
and
surface
that's
temperature
Batman.
exactly equal to that of the environment. To its thermal vision, I simply don't exist. The suit is also designed to absorb, rather than reflect, most forms of radar and sonar scanning, making me a ghost to its sensors.
I
The
get
gadgets for
Batman's.
this confrontation are
I
also
get Batman.
specific.
I get Batman.
Standard batarangs are useless. Instead, I'll use cryogenic dispersion projectiles. Small discs that, on impact, release an instant blast of liquid nitrogen. They're not designed to freeze the entire creature, but to damage the delicate electronics of its suit, especially the plasma cannon and cloaking device. And, of course, sonic batarangs, tuned to the exact frequency that causes the most disorientation. Phase 3, the engagement.
EVE Online is a vast universe, alive
With the battlefield prepared and my
Selling it
equipment
neat
optimized,
varnish.
the
It's
hunt
like,
can
nah.
begin. But I won't be the hunter. I'll be the bait. The Yautja's honor demands a challenge. It has ignored common criminals after deeming them unworthy prey.
Hey, chat.
The Joker was a trophy.
Do y'all think Batman could take down the Predator? Pause. Do y'all think Batman could capture the Predator?
A chaotic anomaly.
God damn.
But me, I am the alpha predator of this ecosystem. It will come for me.
Okay,
I'll
like
lure
I
it to the
said,
center of the industrial
at least
district.
Batman know.
The moment it enters the kill zone, Phase 1 will be activated. The icy rain will begin to fall, revealing its distorted silhouette. It will realize the trap, but its arrogance will make it press forward. It will see me as the ultimate prey, worthy of its time. My first attack won't be against it, but against its vision. Magnesium smoke grenades will flood the area, not to hide me, as I'm already invisible to it, but to create a field of hot particles that will completely overload and blind its infrared spectrum. It will become disoriented.
One thing that you could learn from Batman is, bro, you can never be overprepared, bro. Like, he's gonna make a plan to box your ass in.
Forced
Without
to
a
switch
doubt.
to an alternative vision spectrum, such as
Trying to
electromagnetic.
tell you.
At that exact moment, I will activate the sonic emitters. The ultrasound blast
And
will
he
hit
look
it
at
with
him,
the
and
force
he
of a
dead
physical
ass and
blow.
all that shit he's saying.
The pain will force it into one
Don't
of
do
two
that shit.
actions. Retreat, or more likely, tear off its
Not even
biomask to
blinking.
relieve the pressure on its senses. Both actions leave it vulnerable. If it removes the mask, it exposes its face and becomes dependent on breathing our air, which is tolerable
Oh, there
but
you
not
go.
ideal for it.
There you go right there. Crackhead, crack man.
Now, and only now, the physical confrontation begins. My attack will be quick and precise. The cryogenic projectiles will hit the joints of its plasma cannon, freezing the aiming and firing mechanisms. Others will hit its cloaking device, causing short circuits. It will become enraged, resorting to its wrist blades. This is where the Fenrir protocol shows its true value. The suit has a sublayer of ceramic composite armor with kinetic dampening. It can withstand the blows, but not indefinitely. The goal isn't to fight fairly, it's to disarm. Using high-frequency electrified eskrima sticks, I won't target its flesh, but the metal of its gauntlets. A concentrated discharge will overload and fry the retraction mechanism of the blades, disabling its most lethal close combat weapon. Phase 4, neutralization. A cornered Yautja is dangerous. If it feels defeated, it will activate its wrist-mounted self-destruct device, a miniature nuclear weapon that would wipe several city blocks off the map.
Hell yeah.
This is the greatest threat. The entire plan is designed to
Predator
prevent this
rapper.
outcome. With its primary and
Predator
secondary
rapper.
weapons
Take
disabled
everybody out
and its
there and
senses
take a L.
compromised, it will be weakened and confused. This is the final moment. From the sky, a heavy-duty drone, the Bat Carrier, will release a containment net, not an ordinary net. It's woven with carbon fiber and synthetic diamond cables, the same used to tether space barges. The net is equipped with multiple electromagnetic pulse emitters. Upon enveloping it, the pulses will permanently disable any remaining electronics, including the detonator of its bomb. Immediately after capture, the drone will fire a charge of containment cryogenic foam. The foam will expand and harden in seconds, completely immobilizing it in a cocoon of synthetic ice, placing it in stasis, and ensuring that the self-destruct device, even if mechanically triggered, fails. The threat will be contained. No fatalities, no destruction, just applied science and strategy. The creature will then be transported to a specialized containment facility, one of my black sites, where it can be studied, or, if possible, returned to where it came from. I prepare for everything. For the criminals who crawl in Gotham's shadows, and for the monsters that fall from the stars. Because no one else can.
Oh, they
This
ain't
is
show
the
us
burden.
him actually
This
going
is the
like
mission.
doing that
Batman, end of log.
shit. And you know the Predator was gonna cook his shit. Oh shit. But shit, man, that's it for the Batman whatever. The Batman contingency plan series for today, man. Make sure y'all have a good day. As always, God bless, man.